There's another story breaking at this hour. A short time ago, a judge in San Francisco now releasing the police body camera video in the attack on former Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul Pelosi, at his call to 911. And we warn you that this video is also disturbing. It is difficult. We're not going to show you much of it. Officers arriving to see an intruder at the door holding Paul Pelosi with one hand, both men struggling over a hammer. Obviously, we're not going to show what happens next. David DePape then hitting Mr. Pelosi in the head with that hammer as officers rushed through the door, tackling him to the floor. He allegedly broke in just after 2 a.m. That was back on October 28th. Paul Pelosi was home alone at the time. There you see at the doorway, Paul Pelosi, David DePape, the hammer, the hand connected. They say drop the hammer, and of course, that's chilling that we're freezing the video there in and of itself. We're not going to move any further than that. Obviously, our team working through this at this hour. Prosecutors say he planned to kidnap, torture Speaker Nancy Pelosi and had a hit list of elected officials to pay pleading not guilty to attempted murder, burglary, and elder abuse. We should mention that authorities say it took him 16 blows and an entire body slam just to break through the glass to get into the home in San Francisco on that night. And once they were inside, they recovered 2 hammers, a pair of rubber gloves, and a sword on the premises of that attack. Again, we're seeing for the first time the images from the attack on Paul Pelosi, showing you just a couple of frames of it there. It makes the point that that was a very disturbing scene when authorities arrive. I want to bring in our chief congressional correspondent, Rachel Scott. Rachel, I know in the last 24 hours, Speaker Pelosi intimating that she had nothing to do with the release of this. Obviously, this is trauma that she and her family continue to go through, live through, as now the American people see at least part of the horror of that night.
The horror, David, and that is chilling and graphic video that we just showed there. The first time that we are seeing those images. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi just moments ago said that she does not have any comment on this right now, that she may have more to say later. She obviously respects the legal system, but she said that this is a long road to recovery at this point for her husband, Paul, that they are taking this day by day, that it could be 3 to 4 months before he actually heals from some of those head injuries that he sustained during this attack. She's also spoken about this in recent weeks, about how guilty she feels herself, that this was an attacker that was on the hunt for her, that was looking for her. And in the end, it was her husband who paid the price, David.
Rachel Scott, our chief congressional correspondent, on the release of the videos a short time ago involving the attack on Paul Pelosi, the husband of former Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi. Rachel, our thanks to you as well. Obviously, a very heavy news day on this Friday as we continue to cover these 2 stories. The death of Tyree Nichols, his parents speaking moments ago, as Memphis and the country braces for this video that will be difficult later today. Disturbing is the word used to describe it by authorities in that community. And, of course, the Paul Pelosi video as well. Our team will continue to carefully work on these stories throughout the afternoon. We'll be back with a complete report a little later today on World News Tonight. Our coverage continues on ABC News Live, abcnews.com. I'm David Muir in New York. Good day.
This has been a special report from ABC News.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.